Is it possible that the signals in this area have been affected? I think Miss Lin mentioned that the Marsoid ore at the bottom of the sea can interfere with signals.
Then those patrol droids were definitely responsible for detecting abnormalities in the signal dead zone.
Let's go and take a look inside these caves.
This is a lair built by Hatchers.
What a headache. Inner seems to be in a more dangerous situation than I thought.
Maybe it's the same in other caves. This must be one of the places which the gray space entities come from.
This group of gray space entities is hiding in a blind spot where their signals can't be detected. Is it a coincidence? Or did someone instruct them to do this? Not only that, the patrol droids nearby haven't sent any warnings to Inners, or they may have, but the warnings were cut off by the interference, just like the detection signals.
You mean that there are disguisers and Inners?
We need more clues before we can reach a conclusion.
Yes. We'd better do some research first. Go to Miss Wan Ling to learn more details. What should we do with these gray space eggs? Destroy them now?
It's unclear exactly how many gray space entities are hidden here right now. It's best not to do anything rash.
Then let's go back to Inners for now.
Ready to go!
Miss Wan Ling, we found traces.
The nearby waters? Perhaps you've discovered a...
The lair of the gray space entities is inside them.
Isn't that under the patrol droid supervision?
Because of this, we want to confirm the specific...
I'll check the relevant records.
Don't leak this confidential information to unrelated persons.
Madam I'll tell you everything you want.
Since this is Madam Fiona's order...
Mr. Lucius, a captain of the security force, is in charge of deploying patrol forces in the...
In addition to performing routine inspections of the waters around Inners, the patrol droids will repeatedly survey some key areas based on the feedback from the Mook Squad. Lucius adjusts the patrol droid's inspection route every week according to the Mook Squad's findings. Only he, myself, and Madame Fiona...
However, he's been on sick leave for the past 2 weeks, so Madam Fiona, we've lost contact with Mook Squad.
Where did
I understand. Thank...
How do gray space entities avoid the patrols of droids and the Mook Squad?
We'll go ask Icarus and the others.
Mr. Icarus, we want to learn more about the Mook Squad patrol.
Yes, and we can discuss other relevant developments. Our patrol plan usually focuses on searching the areas where gray space entities... The activity of gray space entities is usually illogical. We can only expand the scope of our investigation as much as possible. Shiro will focus on areas where she hasn't set up any detectors. She usually acts independently, but... Annie has made some unexpected discoveries recently.
It's like this. I wasn't able to catch many gray space entities in the few days that the captain was away. They seem to be... I keep coming away.
Are the gray space entities avoiding Annie?
When I was patrolling with Miss Annie, it was really... Yes, a strange... It's like they were trying to lure me away on purpose. And they all scattered when I was about to catch up to... Ugh! They better hope I don't get... Melania proposed that we should launch separate attacks, so we gave it a try. Well, when I patrolled alone, Come on. Am I really the one...
Yeah. We heard Archon Fiona say something about how gray space...
Is there something special about Annie that the gray space... Annie, do you remember who
I think that's a technician from this...
You mean when...
Could I have some...
So what?
Annie seemed to have gained many new capabilities after that upgrade, allowing her to receive gray space entity signals more accurately.
Does it have positioning features or something?
That's possible. But Miss Nara didn't mention this when she explained. We'll need to ask her about the specific...
Yes. We'll get to the bottom of...
Oh. Director Glenn just let me... Work has been so busy. I see. This technical work is tough on the mind. One word from Director Glenn and I have to work... Director Glenn? That talented tech department head came here to oversee the work. Now he has a bunch of new ideas for our information receiving system. What's the matter?
I heard you were responsible for tuning in...
Mook Squad? Oh, I was the one who handled that.
Sorry for interrupting you. You also gave her...
Was there such a thing? Maybe my clearance level is too low to know that... What? Is there something wrong with this function now?
No. Can we check the location information of the Mook...
I'm afraid that won't work. You see, I don't know anything about it.
Can you tell me about the improvements made to the patrol droids and...
I can't disclose the specific technical details. In short, with the strict quality control of our talented head, you don't...
Oh, well,
Huh? Is this an urgent request from Archon? That should be all for now. We found many clues, but we don't seem to have enough to identify a specific candidate.
let's share what we have with Archon Fiona first.
Executor? Surely. You're here. Seems that you've also brought lots of
Archon Fiona, we found a Hatcher lair in the Marsoid.
Hatcher? Is it a type of gray space entity that has catalytic abilities?
I remember that place is a blind spot in the detection of gray space entity signals. We specially arranged patrol droids to conduct daily inspections there.
But based on the current situation...
Could someone have hidden the warning messages?
In addition, we've also found other unusual behavior. The Mook Squad told us that some gray space entities seem to be deliberately attracting their attention to make them change their patrol route. They would lure the Mook Squad to a suspicious location and leave before they arrived, often making any go there for nothing.
This undoubtedly reduces the search efficiency by a lot. But it sounds like the gray space entities could keep track of the whereabouts of the Mook Squad.
Yes. We suspect that this may be related to the...
Huh? This is a very serious accusation, given that
Archon Fiona! I've got something... The behavioral logic of the patrol droids you commanded...
I understand. Recall all the patrol...
Yes, Lieutenant Roy is already working on this.
It's time for everyone to discuss...
Looks like you already have an...
Glenn, has there been any progress in the analysis of the abnormal signals Miss Shiro found?
Archon Fiona, you don't need to worry about that. It's just something caused by the normal activities of marine creatures. I don't think we should waste our effort on me.
Oh? The abnormal signals have nothing to do with the gray space entity's activity?
Their activities just happen to
Or did you mistake the activity of gray space entity? After all, I just learned that the behavioral logic of the patrol droids...
What? I didn't know anything about... It must be a hacker. Maybe someone with ulterior... That's right.
The situation is so tense that any loophole may become a fatal weakness. Lynn told me earlier that they found a type of gray space entity called Disguiser, which has the ability to The host will become the puppet of the gray space entities.
Puppet? I got it! You've intentionally overwritten the patrol droid's judgment on gray space entities by during the 2 weeks when you were sick. You're evil. No. You actually are pretending.
Roy. Roy, you're being reckless. We've been blinded by the facade.
It was my mistake.
What is Glenn's condition?
He should wake up soon, but he still needs to be...
Okay. The previous reports of the patrol droids are completely meaningless.
Okay.
It's a hatcher. Be careful, everyone. Gray-space entities heading for the Abyss Current?
It's very likely. It's still worrying, even though we already have people stationed there to keep guard. After we take care of these gray space entities, we should head back to the Abyss Current to bolster their defenses.
Gray space entities are heading for deeper ocean.
No. Could there be more than one of this current? We have to hurry back to Inners.
Gray space entities are gathering at the bottom of the sea. We speculate that there's an abyss current opened up by the Hive Mother there. It may be difficult for our current forces to fight against such a huge...
That's why we're here. They're a serious threat to Vera and the safety of Domain 9.
If we can defeat those things, we will alleviate the crisis faced by Domain 9. At the same time, we will gain a deeper... They can't be allowed to make waves on the seafloor.
We can help you stop them.
Lucius, adjust Inner's defense plan. Concentrate our forces inside the city of Inners, and ensure that the residents are safe at all... Roy, you'll take over Glenn's duties for the time being. We need to quickly restore communications with Meroria to Wan Ling now has the highest authority in Inners for now. I'll leave Inners in your...
Madam Fiona!
Let's go, Lin. The gray space entities disperse, although I really want to wipe them out. Let's focus our combat strength on a worthier place for now.
Can Shirley detect the gray space entity signals of Abyssins? If it's possible to detect the existence of Abyssins, it might be possible to locate where the Abyss currents are.
It's possible. Let me try it out. Found it. Why does it seem like there...
It should be very difficult for reinforce. These gray space entities have left us with no way out. Our only option is to destroy them to protect the residents of Inners, no matter how difficult the battles are. I'm honored to fight side by side.
Basically, the inspection route is in line with Mr. Lucius's arrangement, so there shouldn't be any mistakes.
Try and re-establish communications, and protect Inners.
Understood, Madam Fiona. It looks like the Abyss current is in here.
Everyone, be careful! It noticed us! Let's finish it off swiftly before it can react.
Don't let it delay us. Finding the Abyss current is our priority.
How is everyone?
I never would have imagined the existence of a gray space entity with such a wonderful ability. Interesting.
Miss Shirley, please.
Yes.
Come on, let's go. Wanling, have communications been restored with Miroria?
Sorry, Madam Fiona. Not yet.
I know.
We're very close to the Abyss Current now. We have to stop these gray space entities and close this Abyss Current as soon as possible.
It's the same as the Abyss.
It seems that this Abyss Current has a much greater... Is it possible that this is the main path opened up by the Hive Mother? Distract us with a smaller Abyss Current, giving them time to develop an What a devious...
We'll soon wipe that smug look from their... Is it trying to enter the Abyss Current? We can't let it succeed.